Hello, my name is Michael.
And my name is Anaya Crane.
Our presentation today will be on debunking deceptive multi-level marketing income claims. What is multi-level marketing? Business that involves selling products to family and friends and recruiting other people to do the same are called multi-level marketing. Network marketing or direct marketing businesses. Some MLM are illegal pyramid schemes. Before joining an MLM program, here are some things to know. MLM companies sell their products or services through person-to-person sales. That means you're selling directly to other people, maybe from your home, a customer's home, or online. If you join an MLM program, the company may refer to you as an independent distributor, participant, or contractor. Most MLM says you can make money two ways: by selling the MLM's products yourself to retail customers who are not involved in the MLM, by recruiting new distributors and earning commissions based on what they buy in their sales to retail customers. Your recruits, the people they recruit, and so on, become your sales network or downline. If the MLM is not a pyramid scheme, it will pay you based on your sales to retail customers without having to recruit new distributors. Most people who join legitimate MLMs make little or no money. Some of them lose money. In some cases, people believe they've joined a legitimate MLM, but it turns out to be an illegal pyramid scheme that steals everybody they invest and leaves them deeply in debt. The origin of multi-level marketing is often disputed, but multi-level marketing style businesses existed in the 1920s and the 1930s, such as the California Vitamin Company, after name Nutrilite, and the California Perfume Company, renamed Avon Products. Multi-level marketing or network marketing, as it is called, world over happens to be a fast-growing phenomenon. The fact that anyone, anywhere can become a distributor and earn income from building the network without having to sacrifice any other occupation or additional investment into the business makes it very attractive for people from all walks of life to attempt at joining the network. It is estimated that the US alone, over 70% of the direct selling revenues come from network marketing. Though no figures are available to confirm this revenue figures at a national level, over 50 million people estimated to be engaged in multi-level marketing all over the world. Pyramid schemes are scams. They can look remarkably like legitimate MLM business opportunities and often sell actual products, maybe even ones you've heard of. But if you become a distributor for a pyramid scheme, it can cost you and your recruits, often your family and friends, a lot of time and money that you won't get back. The promoters of the pyramid scheme may try to recruit you with the pitches about what you'll earn. They may say you can change your life, quit your job, and even get rich by selling the company's products. That's a lie. Your company would be based mostly on how many people you recruit, not how much product you sell. Pyramid schemes are set up to encourage everyone to keep recruiting people to keep a constant stream of new distributors and their money flowing into the business. Often in a pyramid scheme, you'll be encouraged or even required to buy a certain amount of products at regular intervals. Even if you already have more than inventory than you can sell or use. You may even have to buy products before you're eligible to be paid or get certain bonuses. You also may have to pay repeated fees for other items like training sessions or expensive marketing materials. In addition, the company may say you earn lavish rewards like prizes, bonuses, exotic vacations, and luxury cars. However, it often turns out that you have to meet certain product purchase, recruitment, training, and other goals to qualify for the rewards, and only a handful of distributors ever qualify. Eventually, most distributors find that no matter how hard they work, they can't sell inventory or recruit enough people to make money. They also can't keep up with the required fees for the inventory purchases they need to make to qualify for rewards, and they can't earn enough money to cover their expenses. In the end, most people run out of money, have to quit, and lose everything they invested. Here are some warning signs of pyramid schemes. Promoters make extravagant promises about your earning potential. Stop. These promises are false. Promoters emphasize recruiting new distributors for your sales network as the real way to make money. Walk away in a legitimate MLM program, you should be able to make money just by selling the product. Promoters play on your emotions or use high pressure sales tactics, maybe saying you'll lose the opportunity if you don't act now and discourage you from taking time to study the company. Leave by the nearest exit. Any company that tries to pressure you to join is one to avoid. Distributors buy more products than they want to use or can resell just to stay active in the company or to qualify for bonuses or other rewards. If you see this happening, keep your money.
So skepticism around MLMs developed, as Michael's already stated previously, because promoters make extreme promises about earning potentials. There's an emphasis on recruitment, which is the main way to make money. Promoters often play into emotions and use high pressure sell tactics, and distributors are often customers. According to the FTC, only 99% of participants, according to the FTC, 99% of participants lose money. This means that only 1% turn a profit. And that's generally the people who are at the top of the pyramid, they've been in the top of the pyramid for years. We were skeptical about these claims because initially when they go to try to recruit you, they immediately make income claims. We're also skeptical because they never explicitly state what company they work for and what their job actually entails. They often pressure their audience to join without research, pressuring them to immediately purchase a starter kit or they call it an initial investment, or they'll be missing out on an opportunity. Next slide. Some personal experience encounters with MLMs that we've had are random recruitment messages on social media platforms. This is often on Instagram, where you can directly message someone, being approached for business opportunities in public, and recruiting text messages from distributors. Distributors also often hold parties in order to recruit and sell products, and they encourage participants at the party to leave a list of their contacts that they eventually end up contacting. Some techniques that they use to lure people in is they advertise MLMs as part-time work, no experience needed. And they also go as far as to making income claims that someone can make $4,000 to $5,000 a month without leaving their current job. And a big one is residual income. They often advertise that people can make money in their sleep. And they make the opportunity sound as easy as possible. Next slide. Some reasonings for believing the income claims that people often fall victim to. Some explicit reasonings is that they often advertise that you can quit your job and become a millionaire. And they often show luxury items on their social media platforms. And they also advertise expensive trips. As Michael stated earlier, they often advertise a car that you can earn. Some implicit reasonings for believing income claims is they often play into FOMO, which is the fear of missing out. They also love bomb. So as I stated earlier on social media, they would often cold message people. Cold messaging is messaging people that they don't know, and they essentially love bomb them by trying to convince them that they're perfect for this opportunity and that you can have a chance to become a high income earner. They also advertise working from anywhere and essentially owning your own business. Next slide. Some analysis and evidence of opposing arguments is all claims are usually personal testimonies, which we know you can't fully believe personal testimonies. They often encourage people to act or they will miss out on the opportunity. Promoters also discourage research on the company initially. And while in these companies, they often only encourage positive thinking and avoidance of questioning. And they often encourage that anyone can join and anyone is perfect for the job. And there's also deception within the language they use when trying to recruit people. They often use quackery and puffery. MLMs often sell nutrition, health, and beauty products, and they try to sell the opportunity without explicitly stating what company they work for and how they actually make money. Next slide. Harm caused by these claims, by these income claims, is initial investments are often expensive, and they are usually starter kits that include the company products. They often try to advertise these initial investments as one-time purchases, but they're usually expensive. Most people don't have the money up front to invest in their own business, which they usually say. They prey on specific people like students looking for part-time work, stay-at-home moms or mothers in general who would love to work while also being able to spend time with their children. They also prey on military wives or isolated people, people who are usually alone and don't have that sense of belonging anywhere, like work relationships or friendships in general. They usually prey on anyone who are in more vulnerable positions. These companies will also, usually people are in debt at the end because they're trying to stay active in their company by meeting personal sales volume, which causes them to have to purchase so much inventory that they cannot sell. And in the end, it damages relationships because they try to recruit their own personal friends or families into their company, or they avoid other outside sources when people are usually trying to advise them or give them the research and the facts. And in the end, this usually ends in self-shame when they do realize that they have been a victim of deceptive income claims from MLM companies.
What should you do if you ever to encounter these claims? Whether it's a cousin, friend of a friend of a friend, or a former classmate you haven't spoken in years, you'll likely have at least one connection who joined MLM company and now sees themselves as a small business owner. They repeatedly pitch you to buy their products or join their team, spamming you with Facebook messages, even if you already decline. The pandemic has only encouraged MLM consultants to double down. With so many Americans out of work or worried about their health, Huns have a golden opportunity to push their cure all essential oils and recruit new members in need of income. So if you've been inundated with MLM pitches and aren't sure how to get your no across effectively, consider these tips from adequate experts. Keep your reasoning brief. When declining an MLM pitch, you may feel compelled to give an excuse and soften the blow. But going into too much detail about why you're saying no one can ever open the door to debate. Folks who are involved in multi-level marketing are always looking for means in a circumvent your reasoning. A lifestyle and etiquette expert says if you say I don't have enough time, they're going to try to help you figure out how much to have enough time. Actually saying the word no. MLM consultants can lay on the pressure to attend a party or buy something from them. And when that person is a close friend or a family member, fear of straining the relationship can make it even more difficult to be direct. However, it's important to actually use the word no in your response. Tell them no. Give them your very short reason why, and then move on. She said, then move on. Do not allow yourself to be drawn back into it, and do not make any promises for the future consideration. If you have no intention to do, then do that. Change the subject. Another strategy is for turning down an invite from an MLM consultant is to redirect the conversation. If you want it to shut it down, say you're not interested and then change the subject. Be prepared for some awkwardness. If your friend just doesn't seem to get the message, your instincts may be to give in or simply avoid them. But the only way to endure they stop hassling you is by being direct, courteous, and consistent. If they continue to push their MLM, you can respond like by saying, "My answer is not going to change," and leave it at that. A more blunt response might make things feel a bit awkward, but I should point out that it's more awkward to avoid them. Make up excuses and then make mercy purchases that you don't want or can't afford. Remove yourself from the situation if necessary. Like any other situation that might get contentious, and you know that you can go to the hot button. It's time for you to remove yourself. If it's a phone call, say that you appreciate the chat, but you need to go and hang up. If it's an in-person encounter, thank them for the visit and take your leave. Don't try to save them from their situation. You may be tempted to steer the conversation into an intervention and try to persuade your loved one to leave the MLM. After all, you don't want to see them waste their money or push people away. However, you should avoid going down that road. It's not your business, just as your friend has no business telling where to work or how to spend your time. It's not your place to talk to them out of their venture. Plus, they probably won't be receptive to the feedback due to the cult-like nature of the MLM. So what do experts say about it? A pyramid scheme fails when its recruitment efforts fail since the model requires infinite recruitment to sustain income. MLM companies typically fail when suppliers or distributors revolt against unethical business practices, as in the recent LuLaRoe scandal. Though individual distributors may struggle within an MLM without the outright collapsing for some time. In short, vendors have sued LuLaRoe for unpaid invoices, and the company has been embroiled in class action suit from customers who received defective merchandise. The company recently settled a suit with the state of Washington, which had sued the company for running an illegal pyramid scheme. On the surface, multi-level marketing companies may seem to be a great way for individuals to become captains of their own ship as business owners, creating a venue from products they believe in. But the truth is, 99% of people who participate in MLM loses their money, according to the Consumer Awareness Institute, as they struggle to resell products and recruit members for a network. Marketing companies that often tiptoe the edges of illegality and hide the true cost of participation from participants. What's more, the tactics used by some MLMs can take a psychological as well as financial toll on distributors. Dr. Stephen Hassan, a leading cult expert, has addressed how MLMs use manipulation and blame to ensure any failures to earn large sums of cash through the business model are placed on distributors for their lack of competence or hard work, says Russin. Rather than turning into an MLM, Russin, a former distributor for 2 different MLMs, advises you to think about why you think an MLM sounds exciting and explore other opportunities to fulfill those values. Whether it's money, wanting to quit your day job or work from home, or seeking a sense of community, there are plenty of opportunities that offer those exact experiences without hefty financial investment and psychological costs an MLM can have. Start your own business by exploring what strengths are and how you can provide neat services to others, Russin says. There are inexpensive ways to get started. You have to create a much more sustainable and an ethical value of income. So for the last content, to answer the question, I do not recommend anyone using MLM or multi-level marketing. I think it's a big waste of time. And I would, if it was my family and loved one, yes, I would try to talk them out of it, but it's out of my control if they're really into the multi-level marketing. So thank you for listening and have a great day.